Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Passionately Intrigued Arts and More with Tracy. How are you doing? Hope all is well with everyone. Today I want to show you something with some yarn that's called loop yarn. And it's used to knit. And it's formed in loops and it's created so that you don't have to use any tools, no needles to crochet or knit. Not crochet, it's meant for knitting. But I've got a twist on it with crocheting. But I want to show you what it is. It's this type of yarn here with these loops, and they sell it in all the craft stores. I got mine from Ollie's, in this bright pink, and they had a couple other colors. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, when I bought this, the price isn't on here. I believe it was $2.99. Not sure, not positive. It was either $1.99 or $2.99. But this is what it looks like, and it has these loops here that you knit with, and you use your fingers. So I have, and this one's called Off the Hook Glitz. So it has a sparkle in it. It has a silver iridescent like glitz in it. And right there, it shows you a little knitting pattern with your fingers. So what else does it say? It's 100% polyester. This is Lion Brand. And let's see, you can make hats, scarves. Um, I'm not sure what all you can do. I've never used it before until now. Okay. And you can wash. You can wash this. No ironing. It can be placed in a dryer. Okay. So I've unwound a ball of it. And this is what it looks like loose. So the knitting with your fingers is to take one loop in your right hand and pull the one from your left hand into the right one, like that. Then you'll take this same loop and go to the next loop and pull it through. Pull it through, and you're forming a chain. Take the next loop, pull it through. Open that one up. And so you're not using a tool, you're not using a needle. Pull it through. And so you see it's forming a chain here. Now I'm gonna do a small chain and let's see what else. You know, am I doing this right? Hold on. Take this. No, I have to pull it through this one. So my right hand, my left hand. Let me keep it oriented right. So take this one, pull it through. You got that one open. Take the next one, pull it through. Take the next one on the left, pull it through. So I want to change orientations and see how do you make something with it? Like I turn it around. I don't know. I haven't watched a tutorial or anything, but how do you like form the scarf? How do I go backwards? Well, let's see. Let me just try it. Maybe maybe I go into this first chain here and bring that loop through. Do I bring it through both of them? I don't know. Okay, so I got that loop. Then I'll take this next chain. Oh, am I in the camera? I'm sorry. And I'm going to take it through this next chain. So I'm going to pull it through with my fingers and then pull it up into this one. So I'm taking it through two. I'm taking it through the one that I have on my finger and then the next one, this chain that I have formed. So this chain here. So I'm going to take the next one on the working chain and I'm going to pull it up through this. This is the working chain, as you can see. I'm going to take that next loop and I'm going to pull it up into this next chain on this next chain that I formed. So that would be right here. So it's kind of hard to show you. So I'm taking this loop and I'm pulling it through that chain. Okay, once I have it through, then I'm going to pull it through the loop on my finger. Okay, so I'm forming the second row, doing it this way. So this is what I just pulled up. So this is the next working chain on on the chain here, and then I'm going to take it through this chain stitch, this chain that I created. So I'm trying to open it up, take it through there. So it's through there. Now I want to take it through this one that's on my finger. Okay, knew I could figure it out like that. So see how it's getting thicker? It's very soft as well. So we got three more on here. Let's do those. So the next loop on the working chain, take it through the chain that was created. The next stitch here, take it through there, pull it up, and then take it through the chain on your finger. Put that one on your finger. Okay. Got two more to do. So take this next loop from the working chain, take it through this next chain stitch here. So let me push that through. This is interesting. And so I've got that one, and I want to take it through this one on my finger. Take it through. We got one more to do. So I'll put this one on my finger, and this is the last chain stitch on this chain that I created. So get the next loop, which is right here. Take it through this chain stitch here. Pull it up and pull it through. Okay? So that's the end of that chain that I created. Now, how do we turn around? Turn your working material around this way. And let's see, how do we do? Wait, wait, wait. Don't turn it yet. Let's see. I don't know, y'all. Do we got to close that off? Um, I think I'm gonna pull this one through here, the next loop through, and then I'm gonna turn. Okay. So here's the working chain, and we're gonna do the same thing again, I believe. Ooh wee. So this is the chain we formed. I'm gonna go through this first one. I'm just gonna do a couple because this is not what I came on here to show you. And I'm gonna put this next chain in here, this next loop into this chain, pull it up, and then pull it through this. That's on my finger. And just work your way down the opposite way. And as you do, this gets thicker and thicker. So that's how you can form a scarf, I would imagine. A square, rectangle. Pull that through, pull it through. I'm imagining. I'm going to watch some videos, but I'm not really interested in it for that purpose. I bought it because it was pretty and I wanted to try it, but I've come up with something else to use it for. Oh, I'm not in the camera. Hey, let me put the camera down so I don't reach up so high. I'm going to do this last row and I'm going to be quiet with it. I'm just going to continue doing what I did for that second row. See how thick it's getting? How wide it's getting. That's what it's doing. Let's see. Go in here. So this is supposed to be knitting, finger knitting. Takes a little getting used to. Just sit back and relax. Just chill out. You can do it too. Or maybe you've done it already. I don't know. It's new to me because I don't knit. I used to years ago, but I haven't knitted in probably over 20 years, probably over 30 years. Okay, I think I'm at my last one, or was that the last one? That I can't tell. Yeah, that was the last one. So so you see how wide it's gotten. So I'm going to pull a loop through this loop and turn to work on the next row. But I wanted to try and see if I can do something like a single crochet. Let me just see something. I'm going to go in this first loop. I'm going to take that loop, take this loop and go through this first stitch, push it through, and just hold it up. Put two on my finger and take this third one, this next on the working chain, take it through both of them. It's kind of forming a single crochet. So what did I do? I'm going to go in this next stitch right here. I'm going to take that next loop and put it through that stitch. And then I'm just going to pull it up and put it on my finger. So I'm going to have two on my finger. And then the next loop on the working chain, I'm going to pull through both of them. It's kind of like doing a single crochet. So see the difference? This single crochet is much wider than these other rows. It's interesting. It'll take a little while. It's really, really, really soft. And I guess a fun project, I suppose. So, and I guess you can frog it as well. And frog means to take a loose. If you don't like what you're doing, you just pull the loops out. I've seen this in the craft stores and Joann's and Michael's, and never knew that it was actually for finger knitting. I just thought they crocheted with it. I'm not gonna frog the whole thing right now. But what I'm gonna do is show you. Oh, see how easy it is? Okay. Once you get on a roll, you can just pull each chain up and it will loosen it. Is that what happened? Yeah. So, anywho, I said I wasn't gonna do that. Looks like it's knotted now. I don't know. I don't know. I'll figure that out in a minute. Or do I go from this side? Oh, from that side. Okay, okay, okay. Let me quit fiddling with it. So let me show you what I plan on doing. What I've started to do. So I am making this bag for Easter for my granddaughter. So I took, I thought about the applique of that thick yarn that has been shown in many videos on YouTube. So I just took it and lined this and sewed it down with a zigzag all the way around. Of course, I got my little image that I put on there, but I sewed it all the way down. Now I want to do the handles. So I started the handle and I am crocheting this handle on here, not knitting. So let me show you what I'm doing. And maybe it's considered knitting because of this yarn. I don't know. So I have, because it says, don't use it with, I mean, it's to be used without tools. So I've done this much so far and I push it down. So the stitches are like this wide apart and I want it grouped. I want it thick like that. So I have a crochet needle and I put it in the loop. Let's see where I left off. Hold on. Let me take this last one out so I can. Okay, so that one came from the back. Okay, so this is the last loop that I brought through. So I put this crochet needle in the loop. This is my working piece of thread, yarn. So from, it would be front to you, back to me. So I'm going to say from the back, I take this loop and I pull it through the loop that's on the hook, like that. Then I take the next loop and I bring it to the front, which would be the back for you. I hook it and bring it through. Then I just keep reversing. So from the back, I take it and bring it through the one on the chain. So I'm crocheting onto this handle. I would say it's crocheting because I have a crochet needle. So that one came from the back. So now I bring the loop to the front, pull it through, and just continue. I want to do this until that one came from the back, until I get this whole handle done. So it's different. It looks difficult. It's just awkward. It's just awkward, but it can be done. So loop from the back, bring it through, then take a loop off the working chain to the front, bring it through the loop that's on the hook, take a loop from the working chain from the back, bring it to on the hook and bring it through. So see what it's doing here? And so you can take it off and I just push it down. I want it gathered. I want it thick. I don't want any gaps in here. I want to push it all the way down so that it's going to be this nice soft handle. And where I started here, I think I'll just take some of this same thread that I stitched this on with and just tack it down right here on each side. So see how that's looking? And you can stretch it out. You don't have to push it all the way in, but I'm just trying to cover the teal handle. I think that's kind of cute. So I'll continue. I just wanted to show you what I was doing here with this yarn, and I'll come back after I finish this handle. Okay, so I have finished this handle. I think it's kind of cute. It's soft. The only thing is, I don't know how to end it. So, I don't know how to lock it. So I'm just going to cut off a few loops and I'll tie it maybe, or I'll stitch it down. Yeah, I'm not, let me just cut off a couple of them, 4 or 5, and figure out how to close this off. Maybe I'll put one more. Maybe I'll put one more in here. One more stitch with my fingers, not the crochet hook. And that was from the front. No, was that from the front? I don't know. I don't know, y'all. Do I pull it all the way through to tie it off? Maybe I pulled one. Let's see. I pulled them all through. I don't know. If I pull a couple through, then I can maybe tie it off. I'm not going to tie it off right now because I'm going to figure that out. I don't know if I want to stitch this down and tie it off. Let's see. Tuck that in. I, I might need a couple more, or I can pull this down. But I'm going to figure that out. I don't know yet. I'm going to go ahead and start on the other side. And I'm just going to show you how I started because when I came into the video, I had already had some of this done. So let me grab the yarn, find the end again. Now let's see, what did I do? So this is the first loop. What did I do? Put my crochet hook through it. And so this is the chain. I had a chain on this side. Okay, hold on. Okay, so put my crochet hook through the first loop, and then I grab a loop from the back, which is the front to you, and pull it through and do the same thing. So I'm going to grab a loop and bring it to the front, take it through, grab a loop from the back, take it through, front. That's what I just got to remember. It's from the front and the back. Front, crochet through, back, crochet through. So it's starting. And then I just push it down. I want to push it all the way down so it meets right here. So I'll do a few more, and then I will do this offline to finish it. I don't know if my fingers are in the way. Can you see what I'm doing? Maybe, maybe not. That was from the back. Now I come from the front. Back, front, back, front. And then as I put a few stitches in, I'm just going to push it down, tighten it up so it's full like that. Okay, I'm going to take it all the way down and finish this one, and I'll be back. What do you think? I think it's cute. And this side too, I'll be stitching down to hold this on. So I'm done with the handles. I'm done crocheting with this loom knit yarn. And I didn't know, I still don't know how to end it, how to tie it off. So I just I took about 5 of these loops and I pulled it through that last loop that I ended with, and I just tied it. And what I'm going to do is stitch this down where I started. And so each side, or I'll cut it off so it's not so fluffy because you see how much more is over here than on this side. So I just tied it down for right now, and I'll just sew that down. But I think it's kind of cute. It's different for sure. It is definitely different, and it's bright and colorful, and I think it turned out okie dokie. A little different, a little different. So if you're interested in finger knitting, loom knit, on this package here from the lionbrand.com, it says that there's over 800 free patterns. Gotta go check that out because I imagine there's not 800 free patterns for just this type of yarn for other projects, probably knitting with knitting needles and crocheting with crocheting needles. Now, I was trying to see how long this was, and it doesn't say how many yards. So from what I've done with these two handles and taking the yarn and sewing it all around, I have, I've got, I don't know, I've got a little bit left, but not a whole lot. Not a whole lot because it's thick and it's looped. So I have this much left from that first. But that's almost half, really, if you look at it. That's about half of the ball, maybe. So anywho, something else I was going to tell you that this said. So over 800 free patterns, and machine wash, lay flat. I thought it was something else that I was going to tell you that I saw. Oh, this color here is called bubble gum. If you're looking for this color, it's bubble gum. And see, that's the Lion Brand yarns. So thank you for watching. I'll post a picture of it when I get it complete, when I, get these handles right. Let me take it back so you can see the whole thing. And this was just a canvas bag. It came in a pack of 3, pink, lime green, and this color. And I had it in my stash. This is the only one I had left. I thought I had a pink one, but I didn't. To go with her Easter gifts from me. Thank you so much. Hit that thumbs up. Appreciate you. Leave me a comment. Tell me what you think. You want to try this? I might check out some different patterns because I did buy, and they had purple. They had some other colors. I don't know if they still have them. I bought 3 of these, so I have 2 left, 2.5. I don't know what else I could do with it. I was thinking about, this is what I was thinking about. So I thought I was going to finish. Hold on one second. I almost forgot. I was going to try. Let me find the end. While we're here, let me find the end. I'm just going to try something. Okay, so here's the end. And let's see. I'm going to start from a seam. And I'm going to see if I can knit around this. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. I don't know. Just trying something. I'm experimenting. How would I do this? I might be doing too much. So I bring that in there. Um, bring this one through. Bring this one through. So this is the finger stitching. So I'm looping these. I'm chaining these loops. I don't know how that's going to look all the way around, or do I want to leave the loops? Let me just go a little bit and see. So see what it's doing? Maybe you can't tell yet. Let me do a little bit more. Let's get this camera right so you can watch what I'm doing. Taking the loop that's on the canvas and taking it through this loop that I have on my finger. I just want to see what that look is going to be like. Just curious. Guess if you keep experimenting, you can figure out. So it looks like a braid going around here. Now I might do that. I just might do that all the way around. See what that looks like, but I'm not gonna know how to end it. I guess you just tie it. I don't know. I have to watch a video to see how to end it and make it look neat. What y'all think? Y'all leave the loops for the little girl or make it nice and neat like this? Nice and neat in my opinion. I mean this way is okay too, but this is a little neater if you ask me. Look at that. I think I like that. I don't know. Maybe I'll do the back and leave the front. I don't know, y'all. Experimenting. And then I can always take this out if I don't like it once I get all the way around. I can frog it. Let's see. Oh, hold on. I'm taking loops from that. Wait, let me back up. Let me take that loose. This is that part that I tied around the end of this handle. So I don't want that one. I want this one. Getting carried away. Finger knitting. Interesting. Never too old to learn. Never ever. I learn something new every day. I don't know what it might be, but I learn something every day. I kind of like that. So this is the back. That's the front. What do you like better? It's for a 6-year-old girl, so I don't know. I might leave the loops in the front. Okay, let me stop while I'm on camera anyway. I'm probably going to still fiddle with it while I'm off camera. I just wanted to come on and show you this new process, this new to me anyway. Lip, loop knitting, finger knitting. Look it up, check it out. Take
I'm
care.
back, and I completed the Easter Bunny bag. I decided to leave the loops on here rather than having the braid going all the way across. Turned out pretty nice. A little different, a little different. And so this is what it's looking like. It'll hold a lot. It's quite huge. And I think it turned out cute. Just perfect for Easter. And then I cut that excess yarn off and just stitched this down with a zigzag stitch on each side, on the front and the back. So thank you for watching. I appreciate you. Hit that thumbs up as always. Leave me a comment. And we'll see you soon. Peace out. As always, I thank you for your time. I thank you for stopping by, and much appreciation for your support. Click the notification bell for intriguing content. Thank you.